We are talking about Axis Bank because in raids at an Axis Bank branch in Noida today, tax officials found fake accounts where over 60 crore had been deposited. Tanima, there's just one question that I have to ask you. 4 branches in similar situations. Why is Axis Bank finding itself in this situation? Why not some other bank?
Right, income tax authorities are telling us it's not just about one bank, but what they are telling us is that these 4 bank branches have in fact revealed the fact that private banks do not have a very strong mechanism, an internal mechanism to check whether or not suspicious movement is going on in certain accounts. Even if there is a mechanism in place, there is nobody really monitoring these movements. And in fact, we were hearing from our sources in tax authorities that even the Financial Intelligence Unit of the Finance Ministry, which keeps an eye, monitors the activities of these banks, private banks especially, they are also looking to figure out whether or not there were any complaints coming in from any of these private banks about suspicious activities in certain accounts. Because in all these cases, in most of these cases, money laundering or unaccounted wealth had in fact been parked in some of these bank branches, had taken place through fake bank accounts. And in fact, in the Noida case, for instance, today, as we found out that the company names against which these bank accounts had been opened, the directors of these companies, as they had been named in the details, the KYC of the bank, KYC forms of the bank, these directors turned out to be laborers. So clearly, all these bank branches, the same modus operandi seems to have operated in all these branches. Bank officials clearly in collusion with certain private individuals, but the income tax authorities for now are just scrutinizing the documents of several of these private banks. But yes, 4 branches of Axis Bank have come under their radar, and clearly in all these cases they have found certain suspicious activities in some of these bank branches.
All right, briefly, Tanima, how intense is the government's overall push to nab those who are finding a way out of this crackdown on black money?
Right, Amitosh, as we have in fact seen that the Delhi police today has in fact registered a case against all the raids that they have conducted recently, including the very high-profile one in South Delhi at a law firm where around 14 crores had in fact been recovered over the weekend, and a large amount of that, a large chunk of that was in new notes. In fact, this is happening all over the country as we see that raids are happening not just in bank branches as we have been reporting, but also in office premises of private individuals. So where are these new notes coming from? How are they coming out of the banking system and in the homes and offices of these black money hoarders allegedly? That is something which the government is trying to find out. Of course, it is an ongoing process, but cases are being registered both by the Enforcement Directorate as by the Delhi Police, and also the CBI is looking into some of these cases. So it is something which the government is focusing very strongly on.